Yes, she did it. She graduated. I'm so proud of her, my baby. So guess what? We're going to do a little mother-daughter day today. It's raining out. It's the perfect day to do it. We're going to camp out. Oh, we can't camp out. We're going to glamp. Right in the family room. I'm going to fix up a nice little picnic feast. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Hi everybody, welcome back to Serena's Kitchen. And as I said before, today is a perfect day for my daughter and I to have a mother-daughter day. We're going to watch a movie and I'm going to make a little lunch. I'm going to make it and put everything in a cute little basket because we're glamping. Oh yes, honey, we're glamping today in the family room. The hubby is locked up. He's not going to interfere because it's mother-daughter day. So I'm going to make today turkey burgers. Brianna loves my turkey burgers, especially since I can't have much beef. I always like to make turkey burgers for the two of us. I'm also going to make homemade potato chips, air fried, onion and garlic, homemade potato chips. It's really going to be amazing. And I have a special little dessert. I already made snickerdoodle cookies, but I'm going to do something to the cookies. You'll see. But first, let's get started. All right, enough talk. Let's get started on the burgers. All right, I'm gonna get my gloves on because we're working with turkey burger meat and it's a little squishy. So I'm gonna put the gloves on. Now, I like to season my turkey burger meat really well because it's not as meaty as beef. It needs work. Turkey burger meat needs work, so it needs a little bit more than salt and pepper. So like I usually do, I'm going to do my garlic powder, lots of it, can't have enough garlic. Onion powder, lots of it. A little season, not lots of seasoned salt, but seasoned salt, it brings extra flavor. And Lipton onion soup mix. Believe it or not, it adds a nice flavor to the turkey burger meat. And I need a binding agent because sometimes it's hard to make the patties with this meat because it's so lean. And one day I didn't have breadcrumbs. So I'm like, what am I going to use? But you know what I had in the house? I had Ritz crackers. So believe it or not, milk soaked Ritz crackers. So we can pour a little milk in the Ritz, just to get them wet. Squish it around. And it's about 4 or 5 Ritz crackers in the bowl because it depends on how much turkey burger meat you have. So pour that right in. Dig in. Let's mix it all up. Squishy. Actually, this is the fun part. Okay, that's great. Now I'm going to make the patties and I'm going to cook them in the oven. I like making my turkey burgers in the oven because it just keeps it so nice and juicy. So let me form the patties on my foil pan. Easy cleanup. I'm not going to make them too big. Sort of like slider size. I always put a little hole in the middle of my burgers because it holds the juices in. So you may want to do that when you make your burgers. It holds the juices in and it doesn't puff up so much. Nice and juicy, these are going to be. We're always not going to eat all these burgers, but you know what? There's nothing better than leftovers. Believe it or not, they're good as leftovers. maybe Mike will break down and actually have a turkey burger. Mr. Beefman. And one more. Then we're gonna pop them in the oven. Oops. This is like a meatball. This will be my sample before I go over there. All right, let's get these puppies in the oven. All right, now I have the oven on 375 because with burgers you can have it a little higher than 350. And for maybe about 10 to 12 minutes, but you really should check. All right, I'm gonna clean up here and I'm gonna show you some delicious homemade potato chips. Welcome back. All right, so now I'm going to make onion and garlic homemade potato chips. And I am going to use my old trusty air fryer because who wants a lot of grease when you're making potato chips? I know we don't. And I'm using the mandolin. This makes it much easier to slice your potatoes. Of course, if you don't have one, you can use a knife and slice them as thin as possible. But this gadget, believe me, it's really a good, helpful when you want to make super thin potatoes. So all you do is slice them up. And be very careful. That's why it's always important to use this safety handle. So after you make as many slices as you want, safety, the potato's still on the holder. Look at this. Super thin potatoes. These are going to make lovely potato chips. Now, always soak them in water for about 15-20 minutes. And then when you're ready, right before you fry them, we're going to lay them out on the tray, dry them up, and season them with onion and garlic. Okay, so I have the potatoes all sliced and they've been drying off in the pan here. I have the paper towel over it so they can dry out before we season them. Before I get to season, I just want to check my turkey burgers. They smell amazing. Give them one quick look. Ooh, not quite, but almost done. And boy, do they look delicious. All right, so now the potatoes been soaking and drying out. I'm gonna add, ooh, this is gonna be so good, onion powder. So remember, we're making onion and garlic potato chips. You know, when I was growing up, that was my favorite flavor. Wise onion and garlic potato chips, so good. So now we have garlic powder. Sprinkle along. Ooh. Paprika. Give it a little brown color there. We don't want any pale potato chips. Nice and golden. Okay, now I'm going to put them in the air fryer, just kind of mix them up a little bit with the seasoning. We want these to be nice and crispy. So let's get my trusty little spritz, just a little olive oil. A little olive oil in the air fryer. And now I will put the potato slices in the fryer. Now I'm only making enough for me and my gorgeous daughter. So I'm going to fill them up as much as possible, but again, you do not want to overcrowd the air fryer because I can always continue to do a second batch. Okay, let's rock and roll. And good. Since they're potatoes, I'm going to press the French fry button. Like I said, every air fryer is different. Voila. I'm going to check the turkey burgers again. And I'm going to clean up here. And then I'm going to show you a quick, cute dessert I'm going to have for our glamping. Be right back. Ooh, the potato chips are finished. I already bagged one. And I'm going to bag some more. They look So crunchy. Wait. Listen to the crunch. Add a little salt while they're hot. I'm gonna bag these up. Guys, they're really good. Crunchy, oniony, that's a word? Yeah. Garlic, flavorful. Such awesome flavor. She's going to love these. And talk about crunchy. Okay, bag them up, put them in a little basket. Now let me show you the quick dessert that I made with the snickerdoodle cookies that I made yesterday. I grabbed a Granny Smith apple, cut it up, and I seasoned it with cinnamon, sugar, a little flour, because I only made one apple, like I would do if I made an apple pie. And I put it in a dish, and then in the dish, I crunched up snickerdoodle cookies that I made yesterday. These snickerdoodle cookies are so delicious. And honestly, I like to do a lot of searching for recipes online. You could go to any website, just Google snickerdoodle. I actually went to about 4 or 5 before I found the right perfect one I wanted to make. And I found one, but I wanted to change it and not just give Brianna cookies as a dessert for our glamping. So I use Granny Smith, cut it up, put it in the dish with the snickerdoodles crunched up inside, popped it in the oven, and what do I have? Snickerdoodle cobbler. I'm gonna scoop this up, put it in the little ramekin. I'll get some ice cream when we're ready to eat our dessert. More than a snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle. That's fun to say. Snickerdoodle. All right, let's get to the burgers. I'm going to put everything together and then we're gonna go over to the glam section. Got my burger bar all set. Burgers came out of the oven. They look amazing. Well, let's try the little meatball one. Look at my face. That should tell you how amazing they are. Rihanna likes cheese. Turn the oven off. Put the cheddar cheese on it and leave it in the oven. With the oven off, it melts beautifully. Talk of food in my mouth, but these are so good. These burgers came out juicy, flavorful. Now, let's use onions. Brianna loves onions too. I like pickles. Pickles on mine. I also like coleslaw on mine. Now, this coleslaw, I usually make coleslaw, but hey, I went to the diner the other day and got an extra side order of coleslaw. It's still good. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun eating. Now, Brianna just likes onions and a little lettuce on hers. I'm gonna wrap them up. Go in our basket. This is gonna be really good time. I've been looking forward to spending this little extra time with her because she's been so busy with her classes. So we have our burgers, our homemade potato chips, and I'm gonna wrap up our cobbler. And we're gonna head over to the family room for a little glamping and movies. See you over there. Bree, glam time.
Oh yay, it's done.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna love what I made for you today. Okay, let's start off with Mom's famous turkey burger.
Yum. Perfect.
Okay, and this one is yours because you have cheese on yours.
Okay.
You know, Mama don't eat cheese. Is that yours?
That's yours.
Oh, that's mine. I have all that coleslaw. Here's yours.
Oh, Thank you.
Okay, that's turkey bacon. You can't have a turkey burger without turkey bacon. Okay? And, ready?
Yes.
I made homemade potato chips
Ooh, delicious.
using the air fryer. So that's for
Perfect.
you. This for me. We're gonna watch a movie, one of my favorite movies. Guess what it is? The Other Sister. We're
Yes,
gonna watch
yes.
that. Yeah, oh, and one you watch this movie forever. All right, so here, with some turkey bacon.
Yes, please.
Wait till you see what I made you for dessert. Let's taste the burger. Let me know how you like it.
Oh, 1 second. I'm pouring your
Oh, that's, yeah, I
Iced
made
tea.
iced tea lemonade.
delicious as always.
Okay, here's your napkin because mine's gonna be messy. It's a perfect day for this. I've been waiting to do this. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
School. Yum, yum, yum. I'm happy.
Delicious as always.
Juicy,
Mm-hmm.
as always. Because you know with turkey burger meat, you have to make sure it's juicy. I used the milk soaked Ritz crackers this time again.
Okay.
That's what keeps the moisture in the meat.
Mm-hmm.
With your
Perfect.
bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Taste your chips.
Oh, yes, yes.
Taste your chips. Get a crunch?
Delicious. Yeah, I hear the crunch.
Air fry, baby. Air fry goodness. This is so good. Let me take one more bite. So delicious. Oh my God. I'm having so much fun.
Cheers.
Mmm. Before we do, you gotta see what I made.
Oh, yes.
Remember those snickerdoodle cookies I made yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
I know we eat or not, but you know, dessert, you gotta try the dessert, honey. Apple snickerdoodle cobbler.
That was delicious.
Try it.
Here's a spoon for you.
Look,
Have to try for the video.
let's try this. I made the apples like I normally do when I make apple pie.
I'm in heaven.
Cinnamon, sweet. I may eat this before my burger.
No.
All right, let's one more bite, one more, one more.
Delicious.
It's
I
not
love
just,
apple pie.
it's not just snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodle apple cobbler.
Here you go.
Okay, oh, let's finish and let's get the remote. Get
Yep.
ready to watch the movie and enjoy our mother-daughter glamp out.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Mama.
Love you, honey.
Love you too.